Centuries ago, in the southern lands of Spain, there lay a kingdom called Granada, the last remaining jewel of Al-Andalus, the once great Muslim empire of Iberia. Its streets shimmered with knowledge. Mosques echoed with the recitation of the Quran. The Alhambra Palace, with its marble floors and fountains that whispered poetry, stood as a symbol of beauty, wisdom, and divine art. For nearly 8 centuries, Muslims had ruled these lands, bringing architecture, science, medicine, and philosophy that shaped the world. But now, only one city remained. Granada, surrounded, tired, and alone. It was the year 1492. The armies of the Christian monarchs, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, had gathered like a storm outside Granada's walls. Inside the palace, fear lingered like smoke. Every sunset felt heavier than the last. The young ruler, Abu Abdullah Muhammad XII, known to history as Boabdil, walked through the silent corridors of Alhambra. He was not a cruel man. He loved poetry, peace, and the art of the heart. But the weight of history had fallen upon his shoulders. He looked toward the mountains in the distance, the same mountains his ancestors had crossed centuries ago when they entered Spain with faith and courage. Now he feared he would be remembered as the one who lost it all. In a dimly lit chamber, Boabdil's mother, Aisha, watched her son pace in despair. She was a woman of strength, one who had seen kingdoms rise and fall, and had always carried pride in her faith. "My son," she said softly, "a ruler's heart must not be ruled by fear. Granada's fate is written, but how you face it, that will be your legacy." Boabdil turned to her, tears gathering in his eyes. "Mother, our people are tired. Our soldiers hungry. The city cannot stand another siege." Aisha looked at him sternly. "Then fight not for victory, fight for honor." Her words cut deep. She knew the end was near, but she also knew dignity outlives defeat. Days turned into nights of sorrow. The gates of Granada trembled under the fire of cannons. The once beautiful gardens were silent, fountains dry, birds gone. Finally, Boabdil agreed to surrender. He met King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, handing over the keys of the city, the last symbol of Muslim rule in Spain. As he bowed, he whispered, "These keys were meant to open the gates of paradise. May they bring peace, not destruction." The Christian monarchs accepted, and the banner of Islam was lowered from the palace towers. For the first time in 781 years, the call to prayer was silenced in Andalusia. As Boabdil and his mother left Granada, he rode up a hill and turned back for one final look. Before him lay the golden city, the domes, the rivers, the shining Alhambra under the afternoon sun. He could not hold back his tears. His mother watched silently, then said words that history would never forget. "Do not cry like a woman for what you could not defend like a man." Boabdil wept quietly, not for himself, but for the lost light of Al-Andalus, for the poets, the scholars, the call to prayer that once united hearts. That hill where he wept is still known today as El Suspiro del Moro, the Moor's last sigh. Granada was gone, but its soul lived on. Its architecture inspired Europe for centuries. Its science became the foundation of the Renaissance. And its story, the story of loss, wisdom, and forgotten unity, remained a lesson for generations. For history is not written in stone. It is written in the hearts of those who remember. And the fall of Granada whispers one truth to all who listen. Nations do not fall when enemies attack. They fall when unity, justice, and purpose are forgotten. Moral: even when empire collapse, the spirit of knowledge, faith, and courage can never die, unless we let it fade within ourselves.